Well, friends, in this session, we are going to continue with the last year questions from CSAT. So let us start with this question here. Choose the group which is different from the others. So as you can see, all these numbers here, they are the prime numbers, 17, 37, 47, 97 prime numbers. These four are also prime numbers. These four as well are the prime numbers. But in this case, this number here is not a prime number as it is 7 into 13. So clearly, this is not the set of prime numbers, hence it is the odd one out. Let's see the next one. A principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded half yearly with R% annual rate of interest. The same principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded annually with S% annual rate of interest. Then which of the following is correct? So you should know that if compounding is happening shorter periodically, for example, if it is happening half yearly or quarterly, so shorter the period of the compounding, more you'll get your money for similar rate of interest. So in easy words, if let's say the rate of interest is 10%, अगर 10% रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है तो अगर आपकी कंपाउंडिंग हो रही है एनुअली तो आपको जितना पैसा मिलेगा उससे ज्यादा पैसा मिलेगा अगर कंपाउंडिंग ईयर हो रही है हाफ ईयरली, और उससे और ज्यादा मिलेगा अगर कंपाउंडिंग हो रही है क्वार्टरली। मतलब जितना शॉर्टर पीरियड हो कंपाउंडिंग का उतना आपको पैसा ज्यादा मिलता जाए। सो अगर यहाँ पे पैसा आपको मिल रहा है सेम, तो इसका मतलब ये जो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है आर वो कम भी हुआ तो चलेगा, दैट मींस दैट शुड बी लेसर एज कंपेयर टू एस, तभी जाके आपको सेम क्यों मिल रहा है आफ्टर सेम पीरियड, एक साल बाद। तो ये सारी चीजें हम ऑब्वियसली समझते हैं, बेटर समझते हैं जब ये टॉपिक अच्छे से कवर करेंगे विद प्रॉपर एग्जांपल्स। बट राइट नाउ दिस इज जस्ट द प्रीवियस ईयर सेड, सो वी कैन डायरेक्टली से हियर दैट आर इज लेस देन एस। एस को आर से ज्यादा होना पड़ेगा तब जाके उतना ही पैसा वो दे पाएगा इवन कंपाउंडिंग इज हैपनिंग एनुअली। सो आंसर हम मार्क करेंगे ऑप्शन नंबर सी। हाउ मेनी नेचुरल नंबर्स are there which give a remainder of 31 when 1186 is divided by these numbers? So basically they are asking कि 1186 को एक नंबर से डिवाइड किया तो रिमाइंडर आना चाहिए 31, तो ऐसे कितने नेचुरल नंबर्स पॉसिबल है? सो दोस्तों रिमाइंडर का मतलब होता है एक्स्ट्रा कितना है ऑन द मल्टीपल ऑफ एन, एन के मल्टीपल से एक्स्ट्रा कितना है इसके अंदर, वो अगर 31 है इसका मतलब 1186 से 31 माइनस करने पे जो नंबर आएगा दैट इज 1155, दैट शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय n। वो n से डिवाइड होगा तभी जाके जो एक्स्ट्रा 31 है इस नंबर पे वो रिमाइंडर बच जाएंगे, है ना। बट n शुड बी ग्रेटर देन 31 एज वेल। n एक ऐसा नंबर होगा जो इसको डिवाइड करेगा लेकिन साथ ही साथ वो 31 से बड़ा भी होना चाहिए, 31 से बड़ा होना चाहिए, बिकॉज रिमाइंडर हैज टू बी लेसर देन द डिवाइजर, है ना। सो इसका मतलब n शुड बी ग्रेटर देन 31 एज वेल। तो हमें इसके फैक्टर्स, वो वाले फैक्टर्स देखने हैं जो कि 31 से बड़े। तो पहली बात तो इसके फैक्टर्स कितने होते हैं, अगर आप ये नंबर कंसिडर करो 1155 तो इसका प्राइम फैक्टराइज्ड फॉर्म हो जाएगा, पहले तो हो जाएगा 11 इंटू 105, 105 होता है 21 इंटू 5, तो 3 इंटू 5 इंटू 7, दैट मीन्स 3 इंटू 5 इंटू 7 इंटू 11। तो इसके नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स है, उसके लिए आपको इनके पावर्स को एक एक से बढ़ाना है। जैसे इनके पावर्स 1111 है तो 2 इंटू 2 इंटू 2 इंटू 2 दैट इज 16। इसके जो नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स है वो है 16, लेकिन इस 16 में से हमें सिर्फ वो फैक्टर्स चाहिए जो 31 से बड़े हैं। तो जो 31 से छोटे फैक्टर्स है उनको हम पहले से रूल आउट कर सकते हैं। और उसमें भी हमें वो वाले फैक्टर चाहिए जो कि 31 से बड़े हो, दैट मीन्स इसके जो टोटल फैक्टर्स होते हैं ऑब्वियसली हाफ ऑफ इट्स गोइंग टू बी बिलो इट स्क्वायर। तो इसका स्क्वायर रूट अगर आप देखोगे लगभग लगभग, इसका लगभग स्क्वायर रूट होगा इस नंबर का, क्योंकि जैसे 35 का स्क्वायर होता है 1225, सो लगभग लगभग 35 बोल सकते हो आप, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 35 इज द स्क्वायर। सो 35 से छोटे फैक्टर्स अगर आप माया देख लो कितने हैं, तो उसके ऊपर के फैक्टर्स उतने ही हों। सो देखो 35 से नीचे एक फैक्टर होगा 1 इस नंबर का, अगर आप इन चारों को कंसिडर कर करके फैक्टर ढूंढिए, तो उसके बाद होगा 3, उसके बाद होगा 5, उसके बाद होगा 7, उसके बाद होगा 11। फिर 5 × 3 15, फिर 7 × 3 21, फिर 11 × 3 33। अब हम 5 × 7 नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि 35 से हम ऊपर चले जाए। सो अगर आप देखोगे तो 35 तक इस नंबर के इस तरह से 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 फैक्टर्स आ जाएंगे, जिसमें से हमें चाहिए 31 से ऊपर वाले फैक्टर्स। तो इसका मतलब टोटल फैक्टर अगर 16 है तो हम इन 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 फैक्टर्स को माइनस कर सकते हैं। तो बचेंगे फैक्टर्स 16 माइनस 7, दैट इज 9। सो जो 9 फैक्टर्स होंगे वो होंगे 31 से बड़े भी, और इस नंबर के वो फैक्टर्स भी होंगे। इस वजह से इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर आएगा 9। 9 शुड बी आंसर। Let PP, QQ, RR be two-digit numbers where P is less than QR. PP, QQ, RR is TT0, where TT0 is a three-digit number ending with 0. Consider the following statements. So देखिए, PP plus QQ plus RR should be equal to TT0. अगर आप इसमें से 11 कॉमन निकालो, क्योंकि PP will be like P into 11, QQ will be Q into 11. तो अगर आप 11 कॉमन निकालो तो अंदर बचेगा P प्लस Q प्लस R, और यहां से आप इसको बोल सकते हो 110 इंटू टी, तभी जाके टी टी 0 हो गया। सो ये हो गया इसके 10 टाइम्स। दैट मीन्स पी प्लस क्यू प्लस आर जो है वो होना चाहिए टी इंटू 10 के बराबर। अब टी के अलग अलग वैल्यूज हम ट्राई कर सकते हैं। जैसे अगर मैं टी का वैल्यू रखता हूं 1, तो पी क्यू और आर के कितने अलग अलग वेरिएशन आ सकते हैं। अब देखिए, टी का वैल्यू अगर आपने रखा 1, मतलब इन तीनों का सम होना चाहिए 10। सो अगर पी 1 है तो इन दोनों का सम होना चाहिए 9, मतलब आप इसको 1 और 8 रख सकते हो। देखो, डिस्टिंक्ट वर्ड, डिस्टिंक्ट नंबर्स ऐसा कोई वर्ड यूज किया नहीं है यहाँ पे, तो इसका मतलब दोनों 1 1 भी हो सकते हैं। सो पी इज 1, क्यू इज 1, आर इज 8 एंड टी इज 1 पॉसिबल है। अगर आप करके देखिए 11 प्लस 11 प्लस 88, तो इन सबका सम हो जाएगा 110। तो बिल्कुल इस पैटर्न को ये फॉलो करेगा। और साथ ही साथ आपको बोला है पी शुड बी लेस देन द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ क्यू एंड आर, तो बिल्कुल 1 इज लेस देन 1 इंटू 8। तो इसका मतलब P का वैल्यू 1 हो सकता है, Q का वैल्यू भी 1 हो सकता है। अब हमें देखना है Q के कितने अलग अलग वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं। तो Q का वैल्यू 2 भी हो सकता है। अगर ये 2 हो गया तो फिर ये 1 से कम होकर 7 हो जाएगा। ये अगर 3 हो गया तो ये 6 हो जाएगा। ये अगर 4 हो गया तो ये 5 हो जाएगा। ये अगर 5 हो गया तो ये 4 हो जाएगा। ये अगर 6 हो गया तो ये 3 हो जाएगा। ये अगर 7 हो गया तो ये 2 हो जाएगा। इस तरह से जैसे इसको आप लेते हो तो 11 प्लस 77 प्लस 22, इनका भी सम आएगा 110। तो बिल्कुल इस पैटर्न को फॉलो करेगा। और साथ ही साथ P जो है वो Q इंटू आर 7 इंटू 2 से कम ही होगा P। इसका मतलब Q के 6 से ज्यादा वैल्यू हो सकते हैं। तो इसका मतलब ये तो गलत है। अगर आपने ऑलरेडी 7 वैल्यूज ढूंढ लिए तो इसका मतलब ये तो गलत है। अब देखते हैं P के कितने अलग अलग वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं। अब ये P के तो सिंगल 1 के वैल्यू के साथ हमने सारे वेरिएशंस देख लिए, लेकिन अगर P फर्स्ट करे 2 हो गया तो अब इन दोनों का सम आना चाहिए, क्योंकि 10 सम आना चाहिए तीनों का मिला। उसमें से P अगर 2 हो गया तो इन दोनों का सम 8 आना चाहिए। तो 8 के लिए आप इसको 1, इसको 7 रख सकते हो। तो उस केस में इट विल बी लाइक 22 प्लस 11 प्लस 77, 110। सो बिल्कुल पॉसिबल है। 2 इज लेस देन 1 इंटू 7, ये भी पॉसिबल हो रहा है। P अगर 3 रख दिया तो इन दोनों का सम अब होना चाहिए 1 से कम, तो ये 1 और ये 6 फिर से पॉसिबल है। ये 4 हो सकता है, 1 और 5। ये 5 हो सकता है, 1 और, अब 1 और 4 नहीं हो, क्योंकि इनका प्रोडक्ट इससे ज्यादा आना चाहिए। तो इस बार हम क्या कर सकते हैं, इसको 2 रख सकते हैं। और इसको 3 रख सकते हो। 5 3 into 2 is 6, 5 is less than 6, तो ये भी पॉसिबल है, क्योंकि अगर आप देखोगे तो 55 plus 22 plus 33 is equal to also 110, तो बिल्कुल यहाँ भी सेटिस्फाई हो रही है चीजें। तो पी के ये 5 वैल्यू तो आपको दिख गए, लेकिन ये तब जब t इज इक्वल टू 1 रखा है, लेकिन t का वैल्यू 2 भी हो सकता है। अगर आपने t का वैल्यू 2 रखा, मतलब इन सबका सम 20 हो सकता है, तो उस केस में फिर से अगर p को हमने फर्ज करिए 6 रख दिया, अगर हमने t को 2 रखा है, तो इसका इन सबका सम होना चाहिए 20। तो p को अगर आपने रख दिया 6, तो अब इन दोनों का सम होना चाहिए 14। तो 14 सम, आप इसको 8 बोल लो, इसको 6 बोल लो, या इसको 5 बोल लो, इसको 9 बोल लो। सो 5 के अगेंस्ट 9 आ जाएगा यहाँ पे। तो 6 plus 5, 11 plus 9, 20, that means 66 plus 55 plus 99 is equal to 220। ऐसा भी सीन हो सकता है, इसमें भी आप देखोगे तो 5 into 9 is greater than 6 आ रहा है। सो इसका मतलब पी के और भी वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं, लेकिन 6 क्योंकि आ गया ऑलरेडी, तो पॉसिबल वैल्यू ऑफ पी इज 5 जो इन्होंने बोला है वो भी एक गलत स्टेटमेंट है। सो दोनों स्टेटमेंट्स यहाँ पे गलत, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं बोला है कि ऑल दीज आर डिस्टिंक्ट डिजिट्स, ये जो डिजिट्स है ये डिस्टिंक्ट है, ऐसा नहीं बोला है। इसका मतलब और भी कई सारे पॉसिबल वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं। What is the sum of all 4-digit numbers less than 2000 formed by the digits 1, 2, 3, 4? So देखिए, जो भी नंबर्स होंगे अगर वो 2000 से छोटे हैं, so obviously all the numbers should start with 1. So that means 1 is fixed. All you can do is you can just rotate this 2, 3, 6, or you can just arrange this 2, 3, 6 in these three places. Now the scale is so small you can manually do it. You don't have to know the pattern behind all the time, because the numbers formed will be only 6. As there are only 3 now numbers, 2, 3, 4, you have to arrange in 3 places. So there will be 3 factorial number of ways, which is 6. 6 is a very small number. You can manually even make this 2, 3, 4, then 2, 4, 3, then 3, 2, 4, then 3, 4, 2, then 4, 2, 3, and 4, 3, 2. And you can manually add these numbers. Okay. But of course, if you want to save further time, if you do sufficient practice, you realize that this one here having the same position at the thousands place. So 1, 1, 1, 1 at the thousand place 6 times. So 6000 will be its value. Plus this 2 is coming 2 times on the 100 place. So 200 plus 200, 400 for that. 2 times here. So 20 plus 20, 40 for that. And 2 plus 2, 4 for that. That means 444. 200 plus 200, 400. 20 plus 20, 40. 2 plus 2, 4. So 444. Similarly, 3 is here two times. So 300 plus 300, 600. 600 plus 30 plus 30, 60. And 6. So 666. And similarly, 400 plus 400, 800. And similarly, it is going to be 888. So if you add all this, so it is going to be 1998. 1998 plus 6000. That is 7998. Option number A must be the answer. Let us see one more. What is the number of selection of 10 consecutive things out of 12 things in a circle taken in a clockwise direction? So it's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So if you have to take any 10 things, but that too also clockwise only. So first time 1 to 10 you can select 1 to 10. Then second time 2 to 11 you can select. Then 3 to 12 you can select. Then 4 to again 1. Then 5 to 2. So such a way, last time you can select up to 12 to 3. Sorry, 12 to 9. These two will be left out. And then again, next time you select, it is going to be 1 to 10 again. So that means there are these many 12 ways to select. the 10 articles in clockwise pattern. Let us see one more. If today is Sunday, which date is exactly on? 10 raised to the power 10th. So you know, if today is Sunday, so on the first day or on the next day, this we can say on the first day after this, it is going to be Monday. On the second day, it is going to be Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday. So on the seventh day after today, again is going to be Sunday. So after every seventh day, it is going to be Sunday. So what we do is we divide this by 7. And we check what is going to be the remainder for this division. So this we can solve with the help of remainder theorem. For that, you know that 1001 is divisible by 7. So for 1001, we can separate out 10 and 10 raised to the power 9 separately. Because 1000 is 10 raised to the power 3. So you want here the power of multiple of 3 here. So now here we can write this as 10 into 10 raised to the power 3 raised to the power 3 divided by 7. Now here the individual remainder is going to be 3. And here the individual remainder is going to be 1 minus 1. Because 1001 is divisible by 7, but it is only 1000. That means there is 1 less. And minus 1's power 3 means minus 1. And the sign in between is into. So 3 into minus 1. The remainder will be minus 3. And the positive remainder will be 7 minus 3, that is 4. So if the ultimate remainder is 4, that means we'll have to add 4 days in the Sunday. So Sunday plus 4, it is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So answer to this question will be Thursday. The answer is Thursday. But again, because the question is not so clear, which day is exactly on 10 raised to power 10th day. So if we consider today being the first day, then the answer could be the Wednesday as well. So they have to be more specific about which is the first day they are considering. Is the next day they are considering the first or the day itself? The question properly should be, which is the day after 10 raised to power 10 days? That is the proper question to ask. And then we can definitely say it is going to be Thursday. But if they're asking what is the day on the 10 raised to power 10th day, it could be Wednesday as well. But I'll obviously go with the Thursday. And I could challenge them. Okay, let us see one more question. There are 3 traffic signals. Each signal changes color from green to red and then from red to green. First signal takes 25 seconds. Second signal takes 39 seconds. And the third signal takes 60 seconds to change the color from green to red. So at 2 p.m., they together turn green. So that means first light, first it will be green. It will turn green at 2 p.m. Then 25 seconds, it will stay green. Then next 25 seconds, it will stay red because the duration for green and red are same. So again, it will turn back green in 50 seconds. Similarly, the second signal, 39 plus 39, after 78 seconds, again, it will turn back green, and 60 plus 60, after 120 seconds, again, it will turn back to the green. So after every 50 seconds, the first light will keep turning back green. After every 78 seconds, the second light, and after every 120 seconds, the third light will keep turning to green. But if they want simultaneously turn green, that means we have to take the LCM of these 3 figures. So for LCM, you can manually also look for is like 78 already has 2 into it. So we'll have to multiply further 25. So that this is also covered, this is also covered. Now this already has 30 into it because 3 and 10 is already covered. 30 into 4. So for that, we'll have to again further multiply it with 1:2. That means 4 you'll add 1. You can go like this also, but proper method would be obviously to go with the prime factorized form. So let's go with the prime factorized form so that we don't miss anything. 25 for prime factorized form is 2 into 5 square. 78 is 13 into 6. That means 2 into 3 into 13. And 120 is 8 into 15. That is 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 1 into 5 raised to power 1. So LCM is you have to collect all the primes. So 2, 3, 5, and 13. And their highest powers. So 2's highest power is 3. 3's highest power is 1. 5's highest power is 2. And 13's highest power is 1. So if you multiply this, it is going to be 8 into 3, 24. Or 25 into 8, that is 200. 200 into 39, that is 7,800. 7,800. So after 7,800 seconds, they will turn back green together. 7,800 seconds means if you divide 7,800 seconds by 60, we'll have into the minutes. So it is 130 minutes. 130 minutes means 2 hours, 10 minutes. So after 2 hours, 10 minutes, they will turn back green together again. So 2 p.m. plus 2 hours, 10 minutes means at 4:10, they will turn back green together. Let us see one more. Forty children are standing in a circle and one of them, say child 1, has a ring. The ring is passed clockwise. Child 1 passes it on to child 2. So after 1, it is going to go to the 2. Then 2 is going to pass to the 4. After 4, it is going to the 7. After 7, it is going to go to the, see, it is getting added 1. Then it is getting added 2. Then now it will be added 3. So now we have to add 4 and it is going to 11. So 11 plus 5, it is going to be 16. 16 plus 6, it is going to be 22. Such a way, when the ring is going to come back to the child number 1 again, that is what we have to figure. So for that, you need to see that this is not any particular pattern, but this is +1, +2, +3. They are the natural numbers, serial natural numbers. So if you have to go from here to here, say after 2 changes, the ring is towards the 4. That means into the 1, we have added 1 plus 2. That means we have added first 2 natural numbers. First 2 natural numbers into the 1. So sum of first 2 natural number, that is 1 plus 2. When you add 3, the ring goes to the 4. So after 2 rounds or 2 changes, we added 2 natural numbers. 1 plus sum of 3 natural numbers, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. 1 plus 6, the ring is to the 7. So 1 plus 3 natural numbers, sum of first 3 natural number, 1 plus 2 plus 3, the ring is to the 7. So such a way, you need to know that how many natural number we should add into the 1 such that the ring comes back to the 1. Now ring comes back to the 1 means the sum should be either 41 because after 40, the first student will be 1. So that means the sum here should be either 41 or 81 or 121. That means 40 is any multiple plus 1 will be the first child again. So sum of few natural numbers plus 1 should be one of these. So that means sum of few natural numbers should be either 40 or 80 or 120. So out of the option, sum of how many natural numbers, first how many natural number is one of this. So for that you can use the formula sum of n natural number is given as n into n plus 1 upon 2. So 14 into 15 upon 2 if you do, it is going to be 105. So no use. 15 into 16 upon 2 if we do, it is going to be 120. So yes, 120 will be the sum of first 15 natural numbers. So that means after the first student, when you add 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 15, so sum of these numbers is 120. So after that, the ring will come to the 121 and 121 student will be the first one. So answer to this question will be 15. Let us see one more. What is the middle term of the sequence? Z, Z, Y, 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 X, 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 and all. So you know, Z is going to coming to the 2 times. So Z is 26 later, it is coming 2 times. Y is 25th later, it is coming 3 times. X is 24th later, it is coming 4 times. So you know, the sum is going to be 28. So such a way, A being the first letter, it is going to come 27 times. So 2 times, 3, 4 times, up to 27 times. So first we can figure out how many total letters will be there. So that we'll know what will be the middle term. What will be the, what number will be the middle number. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 27 if you want to do. You can use the formula for sum of n natural number for the 27 numbers. We just saw it. So it is going to be 27 into 28 upon 2. And we want the middle term, or just let's see first how many terms will be there. It is going to be 27 into 40. So 27 4s are 108. 1 are 27 plus 10. 378. 378 to minus 1 because it is starting from 2. So that 1 we consider for the natural numbers addition, we'll have to subtract that. So that means there will be total 377 terms. The middle term will be, to find the middle term, for example, if there are 3 terms, the middle term is second term. So for that, what we do is we add 1 to it and divide it by 2. So second comes. So that means 378 by 2. That is 1s are, 8s are, and 9s are. 189th will be the middle term. So we'll have to see what will be the 189th position. So 2 times Z is there, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So we'll have to see where the sum comes up to 180. So for that, again, we'll have to use the sum of n natural number formula. So approximately, if you see 10 natural numbers, will add to only 55. So let's say 20 natural numbers. So 20 natural numbers will add to 10. That means we are going beyond. 19 natural numbers will add to 190. So 190 is close to this. So 90 natural number, 1 plus 2 plus 3, up to 19. So 19 natural numbers, the sum is 190. But 1 we have to cancel out because it starts from 2. That means 2, Z, Y, up to this, whatever that 19th letter will be, 19 times the letter will be, that will come out to be 189. So whoever that letter is, it will be 189th letter. The 19 times whatever letter is repeating, that will be the 189th letter. So 19 times what letter will repeat? The sum has to be 28. Z is coming 2 times. Y is coming 3 times. X is coming 4 times. The sum has to be 28. So 28 is 19 plus 9. 9 plus 19 is 28. So 9th letter will come 19 times. So which is the 9th letter? I is the 9th. So answer should be I. Let us see one more. Is P greater than Q? There are 2 statements. P into Q is greater than 0. So can first statements, we can figure whether P is greater than Q? Obviously not. P into Q only we know. Separately, we don't know what is P, what is Q. But this statement can tell us that both of the P and Q could be either positive or negative. They cannot be one positive, one negative, because their product is greater than 0. Positive product means both to be positive or both to be negative. Only second statement, if you consider P square is greater than Q square, obviously we can't tell whether P is greater than Q or not. If P square is greater than Q square, P could be -3 and Q could be -2. P square is 9, Q square is 4. So P square may be greater than Q square, but that does not mean P has to be greater than Q. So second statement alone is also not sufficient. But if you consider both the statement together, there are again 2 possibilities. Both can be negative, both can be positive. So if we say this time, P is 3 and Q is 2. P square is 9, Q square is 4. So first statement, P into Q is greater than 0. Is it true? Yes, their product is greater than 0. P square is greater than Q square. Is it true? Yes. So can we say P is greater than Q? In this case, yes. Here, P into Q greater than 0. Minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. Yes. P square is greater than Q square. Yes. But is P greater than Q? No. So although both the statements we are satisfying in these cases, but one time if answer is coming yes, one time if answer is coming no, that means we definitely can't tell is P greater than Q based on even both the combined statements together. So we mark answer D, which says the question cannot be answered even by using both the statements together. Is P plus Q plus R greater than P minus Q plus R, where P, Q, R are integers? First is PQ is positive, second is PR is negative. So obviously, single-handedly first also not sufficient, and single-handedly second also not sufficient, because in the first statement, R is not mentioned, in the second statement, Q is not mentioned. So if you don't know what is R can be very big value. It's a positive, very big value. So in that case, this, let's say if R is 1 lakh, so plus 1 lakh and minus 1 lakh. Obviously, this will be greater. But R is minus 1 lakh. So that will make this is minus minus plus 1 lakh, and this will make minus 1 lakh. So only single-handedly first statement not possible to answer, and second statement also single-handedly similarly not possible. So we'll have to obviously merge and see. If you merge these two, we realize if P into Q is positive, that means both can be positive. P and Q both positive, or P and Q both negative. Both cases are there. So if we take the first case, P by P and Q is positive. So if P and Q is positive, then R has to be negative because P into R is negative. So in that case, R will be negative. So now, first case, P and Q both are positive and R is negative. So plus, plus and minus, minus, minus of minus, that will again make it plus. So this quantity will definitely be greater than this quantity, because in this quantity, plus you are subtracting a positive number and you are adding a negative. So this also will be towards the negative, and minus, and this will also be towards the subtraction. So definitely first quantity will be greater than second quantity, if you take the first case. But if you take the second case here, that means P and Q both to be negative. In that case, R will have to be positive because this product is negative. So if P is negative, R has to be positive. So negative plus negative and minus positive. So it's a big negative number because both of these are negative, and plus this is also plus a positive number. That means it is a huge negative. But in this case, you are subtracting a negative number, that will make it as an addition. P and R is same. So R is a positive number. So you are adding a positive number plus you are subtracting a negative number. So P is same, P here also and here also. You are adding here a negative number, here subtracting a negative. And you are subtracting a positive number, adding a positive number. In that case, the second quantity will be greater than the first quantity. So both choices are possible even if you combine both. So that means again the answer will be cannot be answered even if you combine both statements together. Let us see one more. In a party, 75 persons took tea. So let's say this is the circle of tea drinkers. 75 people are there. 60 people took coffee. Coffee drinkers are 60. And 15 people took both the drinks. So if 15 is here, that means this will be 45 and this will be 60. No one taking milks take tea. Each person take at least one drink. How many persons attend in the party? 50 people took milk. So we don't know those 50 people, they are separate 50 or they are merging with coffee. So that means we cannot figure with the first statement alone. Second statement, number of persons who attended the party is 5 times the number of people who took milk only. So again, we don't know how many people took milk only. So we cannot tell just based on the second statement alone that how many people attend the party, because these 50 took milk only or they are merged with coffee people. We don't know that part. So second statement alone is also not sufficient. And to merge two will also not possible. Because same thing again, we don't know whether these 50 people, they are separate or they are merged with coffee. If you take these 50 separate, then the total people will be number of persons attended the party is 5 times the number of people who took milk. So total number of people will be 250 in that case. But if these 50 people, they are merged here, so 45 people drink both and 5 people only took coffee, or accordingly, 45, say this 45 instead of this 45, say it is 30. So remaining here is going to be 20. So 100 people attend a party, or number of people keep varying based on how much you take as the combination of milk and coffee, because milk cannot intersect with tea, but milk can obviously intersect with coffee. So if you take the intersect to be 10, so there will be 40 here. So 40 into 4, 160 people attending party, that is also possible. So that means even if you combine both the statements, the answer cannot be gotten. So answer should be D. Let's see one more. Consider 3-digit number. What is a number? The sum of the digits of the number is equal to the product of the digits. So that can only happen if you take the numbers to be 1, 2, 3, the digits to be 1, 2, 3, because 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, and 1 into 2 into 3 is also 6. So digits can be 1, 2, 3. So first criteria we can see, but number, they can obviously, the numbers, they can exchange 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, multiple numbers can be there. The number is divisible by the sum of the digits of the number. Sum of the digits is 6. So number should be divisible by 6. That means the last digit has to be 2. But it could be either 132 or 312. Both possibilities are there. 132 is also there, or 312 is also there. Here also it will be divisible by 6. And this also will be divisible by 6. So again, both possibilities stay. So we cannot figure whether what exactly that number is. The answer should be again, answer cannot be answered even by using both the statements together. Let's see one more. For 5 children with A greater than A less than B less than C less than D less than E, any successive ages differ by 2. So that means they are 5 consecutive even or odd numbers, because the difference is 2. Age of the eldest 3 times the youngest. So we can figure out, even based on the first statement itself, the different ages of theirs, because you know, if this number is x, it will be x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8. So x plus 8, if 3 times of x, 3x is equal to x plus 8, you can figure out the value of x will be 4. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So such a way you can figure out the age of youngest, even using the first statement alone. Second statement, the average age of the children is 8. So you know, average of the arithmetic progression is the middle number. So if the middle person you know is already 8, so still you can figure out the smallest person is going to be 4. So second statement alone is also sufficient to answer the question. That means both the statements individually are sufficient. So we mark the question can be answered by using either statement alone. In an examination, maximum marks for each of the 4 papers, namely PQRS, are 100. So 4 paper, the maximum marks are 100. PQRS. Marks scored by the students are integers. A student can score 99% in n different ways. What is the value of n? So how many different ways he can score n marks? So n marks means he should score average 99 in all the subjects. That means average he should be losing 4 total marks, because 4 is the smaller number. The sum of all 4 should be 99 plus 99 plus 99 plus 99. That is 396. So sum of all is 396. Plus there will be lots of variations also. You need to consider that no number can exceed 100, because 100 is the maximum marks. So that's why we are going in a other way. We see that he has to lose 4 marks. in order to get 396, he has to lose 4 marks. So how many way he can lose 4 marks? He can lose all 4 marks, say in the subject number 1. So here he is getting 96, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here. So still he can get 396. Let's say he lose 1 mark here and 1 mark here. So 99 here, 99 here, and 2 marks here, and 0 marks here. So 98 here and 100 here. So still the sum he can get is 396. So that means how many different way you can divide 4 between these 4 subjects. Like all 4 given to this, all 1 given to this, 1 given to this, 2 given to this. So basically the question is, how many way you can say the sum of 4 if integers is 4? That means a plus b plus c plus d is equal to 4. How many different solutions are there? So for this, you use the PNC approach. We say there are 4 balls and we need to divide this between 4 people. So we use 3 partitions for that, because 3 partitions, when you add to 4 balls like this, we can have the 4 different partitions, 4 different distributions. So such a way, 4 balls and 3 partitions, you arrange this in the 7C3 ways, or you write it as 7 factorial upon 4 factorial into 3 factorial ways. You solve this, it will be 7 into 6 into 5 upon 3 factorial means 6. So answer will be 35. So the answer to this question will be 35. So 35 different ways you can write a plus b plus c plus d is equal to 4. We'll see this when we'll see PNC. PNC is a very important part of our exam. We'll have to see it, of course, thoroughly. Let's see one more. A flag has to be designed with 4 horizontal stripes using the sum or all the colors of red, green, and yellow. What is the number of different ways in this can be done if no 2 adjacent stripes have the same color? So 4 horizontal stripes are there. So that means here we have 3 choices out of red, green, and yellow. So if I give yellow color here, now I can't give yellow here. I'll have only 2 choices. Let's say I give green here. Now I can't give green here, but I can give yellow now. So again, I have 2 choices. And again, similarly, I'll have 2 choices. So 3 against 2 against 2 against 2. It will be 8 into 3. Total 24 total choices. So answer to this question will be 24. Let us see one more. A rectangular floor measures 4 meter in length. 4 मीटर का मतलब हुआ यहाँ पे 400 सेंटीमीटर. 2.2 मीटर मीन्स 220 सेंटीमीटर. तो इस तरह से 400 बाय 220 का इस तरह से इसमें बोला है कि टाइल्स बिठाने हैं 140 बाय 60. तो ये तो पूरा 400 हो गया, ये हो गया 220. तो 60 और 140 की अगर आप 140 इधर यूज कर लो, 140 तो ही बेड सेंकेंगे, क्योंकि 140 प्लस 140 280 और एक 140 उसमें नहीं आएगा. तो अगर हम 60 वाले फिट करें, 60 तो इस तरह से 60 इंटू 6 तक आप फिट कर सकते हो. 60 इंटू 6 होता है 360. तो इस तरह से पहले तो आप 6 फिट कर सकते हो, 1 2 3 4 5 6 60 वाले, और उसके बाद बच जाएगा 40. उसमें कुछ नहीं कर सकते. ये 40 इधर का तो बच जाएगा. इधर से 140 खत्म हो गया, तो बचा 220 माइनस 140. बचा कितना यहाँ पे? 60 और 20 80. अब इस 80 में आप ऐसा 60 लगा के 140 और 140 वाली और 2 फिट करा सकते हो इधर, 60 बाय 140 वाली, और इस तरह से 140 प्लस 140 280 वाली और 2 फिट करा सकते हो. तो इस तरह से 6 और 2 8 should be the maximum number of tiles that you can fit in. चलो एक और देखते हैं. There are 5 persons PQRST. Teach one of whom has to assign one task. Task P nor Q can be assigned task 1, task 2 must be assigned to either R or S. How many ways the assignment is done? We can assume here there are only 2 tasks. You should have given it clearly. But okay, fine. Task 1 and task 2. We cannot have, can be assigned, cannot be assigned. P or Q cannot be here. And task 2 must be assigned to either R or S. So R is here. We can have S here. R is here. We can have T here. If S is here, then we can have P. P cannot be here. Q, R, and T. We can have R here. S is here. We can have T here. I'm hoping there are multiple tasks in this task web because one has to assign one task. So there will be another task as well. Otherwise, the question won't make sense. So if S is here, R is here. So such a way, 3 factorial ways, the other 3 can be provided the task with. So 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial. That is 6, 6, 6, 6. Total 24 ways we can assign the task to this because this can only be done in 4 ways. So all these 4 ways will have 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial ways for the other 3 people. So total 24 should be the answer. There are large numbers of silver coins weighing 2 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 25 gram, 50 gram each. To buy 70 gram of coins, one must buy at least 7 coins. So if you want 70 gram coins out of this, so for 78, now 8 we can only create by 2s because 5 plus we don't have 3. We can't create 3 from any other. So we can't use 5 and every other is obviously greater than 8. So to create 8, we have to have only 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 coins. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 coins have to be there. Now 8 gram is done. Now 70, for 70, the least number of coins now for 70, we can have 50 gram coin and plus we can have 10, 10 gram 2 coins. So such a way, we have to have 4 plus 3, 7 coins if you want 78 grams. Second part says to weigh 78 grams using these coins, one can use less than 7 coins. This time you don't have to buy 78 grams, but you just have to weigh 78 grams. So for example, this is the standard weighing machine. You want to measure 78 grams here. So there is 78 gram weight, but you have to consider that this is 78 gram weight. उसको कैसे गिन सकते हैं 78 gram को? You can just put the 1-2 gram coin this side will make it 80 and इस साइड आप अगर 80 रखो उसके लिए आपको 50 ग्राम का एक कॉइन लगेगा और 10-10 ग्राम के 3 कॉइन्स लगेंगे और इवन 50 प्लस 25 प्लस 5 ऐसे भी आप 80 बना सकते हो सो 80 ग्राम इस साइड रखोगे और 80 ग्राम फिर इसी साइड हो जाएगा तो वे हो जाएगा सो यू कैन वे द 78 ग्राम यूजिंग 1 and these 4 plus 1 5 coins or even better 1 2 3 and 4 coins so that means second is also true so both the statements 1 and 2 they are the correct statements. Okay, thank you for watching this. Have a good day.